Hello, all you handsome humans. This is an ancient blessing for all of us modern tribes leaders. Now, if you've been along with me for this journey over the last 52 weeks, 52 steps up the tribe triangle, you know that it has all been around the reclamation of kinship, of reconnecting to an honor-based culture and tribe, because this is the source of not only our resiliency, our mental and emotional health, our relationships, all of that source of meaning and purpose, but also the source of our sustainable success. And that's the ability to resolve conflict, create accountability, to innovate, to be competitive. All of these things, both resiliency and success, come from a collaborative connection with other people. That's kinship. These people are also looking for two final things from you, tribe leader, and they are both psychological as well as spiritual. And the first of these is an absolution. We are all fallen creatures. We're all going to fail. We're all going to come up short. And that's a source of shame, a source of depression, a source of disconnection and disengagement. And so we need to be absolved, forgiven, purified, and accepted back into the tribe. And that's something that has to come from you. So that absolution is vitally important. It's one of those things that we need to acknowledge and supply. And this goes for yourself as well as your people. And your people also are looking for one other thing, and that is a blessing. So a blessing is an acknowledgement from your parents that you never got, from the leaders of your organization or sports team that you may or may not have ever gotten. But a blessing is a connection to something that is only sourced from our leaders, and it obviously is symbolic. But that blessing is a incredibly important pillar of kinship. And I'd like to share an ancient blessing with you. This is something that has carried me through the last several decades, and it comes from Rabbi Hillel from thousands of years ago. And that blessing is, if you are not for yourself, then who will be? If you are not for others, then what are you? And if not now, when? So to unpack that briefly, that phrase Ubuntu is, we are because I am. So we need to take care of ourselves. If we are not vital, if we are not positive, or if we're not healthy, then our families and work teams will not be either. Our vision for the future that is purposeful and meaningful and significant, that needs to be taken care of as well. Because if we're not taking care of ourselves and defending and protecting our vision, nobody else will. So if you are not for yourself, who will be? If you are not for others, then what are you refers to that source of meaning that only comes from the service of something larger than yourself. This is a vision for the future, but more importantly, it's about your people. We need to serve our people. And this may be the microcosm of our families, all the way out to our work teams, our community, and ultimately the human experience itself. So we need to be connected to the service of others because that is where we find meaning and purpose. And then lastly, we're all waiting. So if not now, when? We're waiting for permission. We're waiting for a sense of confidence. We're waiting to be acknowledged. We're waiting for something to happen in life before we begin. And this is that almost universal first stage of every hero's journey, is that we refuse the call. We're too busy. We don't have enough confidence. We're not feeling significant of why should it be me? So we defer and we push off starting our journey. And that old Roman proverb of fate guides those who will, and those who won't, she drags. So don't wait. the call to adventure itself is your qualification. You are ready to lead your family and your work team. So altogether, again, that blessing, if you are not for yourself, who will be? If you are not for others, then what are you? And if not now, when? It's been an honor going through this year with those of you who have followed along. And next week, we launch out onto the next journey. And I hope you guys go along with me, because it's going to be pretty epic. Have a great 2024, and we'll see you out there.